Hey,
What's up,
here we are.
everybody? Uh-oh. What was that?
Going on? Sorry, I'm still trying to copy the link and share via messages on my phone, and I didn't realize my volume was up that loud. My bad. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
My bad.
It's all right. At least you're watching.
I'm watching. I'm
man.
sharing. I'm talking. I'm doing it all.
You are the girl. See, I won't even call you the man. You're the girl.
I mean, okay.
So how is everybody? How was Spookala?
Yeah, how was Spookala?
It was so much fun. So much fun. Honestly, like this was way better than October sales-wise for me. And
Okay.
I'm hearing the same thing from a lot of other vendors and such as well. So
Yeah,
I will.
I heard that just the overall was a great vibe for everybody. Spookala has truly become like one of my favorite conventions. I'm sad this is the first one I missed.
Oh, I can't love it anymore. There's nothing like I can't stop saying good things about it. The vibe is just amazing, and it's wonderful. I absolutely love that show,
So,
and I don't ever want to not do
What
it.
in the world? So is
don't
that
know.
one? Is that one in Ocala?
It
was in
Now it's
Ocala.
Tampa.
It's now in Tampa.
They were at the
There have been
equestrian
issues.
building, and then the equestrian building got mad because they had rock and they had horror and had all these things. So they actually
There's a lot of different things that went on with the equestrian center. Yeah.
Yeah, they brought a priest to bless the building after the convention was over.
You're kidding
And
me.
Dude, that was only one of the crazy weird things. I've been informed on a few others, and I'm like, oh, yikes. I know a lot of them aren't public knowledge, so I'm not going to divulge them either.
Yeah,
But
I'm not allowed to say anything else that happened, but there were other things that happened. But
Yeah, it's crazy.
But did they not know
it's
what they
weird.
were getting themselves into, calling it
They
Spookala?
knew. I mean, they've had
I
Comic
don't think
Cons
they
there
did.
and other things.
I don't think they understood. I think they thought it was a Comic-Con and not like an actual horror event.
And they didn't
Oh my
expect
God.
rock bands to be there, like
Wow.
freaking Ice Nine Kills and a few others have been there, and the lead singer of Slipknot and some other stuff. It's pretty crazy.
They didn't have Corey
Feldman
Taylor,
did
did
a
they?
concert there. Come on,
Hang on, they had Corey Taylor?
Corey Feldman.
No, you
But
said
they
the
did
lead
have
singer of Slipknot, and that's Corey Taylor.
Yeah, they had Corey Taylor their first year.
Oh,
He was just there
didn't know
for one
that.
day. Yep.
Well, no, I feel like an absolute loser, and we need to get him back because I don't want to give somebody else my money. Another con.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't want to give it my money just to go meet Corey Taylor.
About that, the better.
So, okay, hold on. Let me get this straight. John's still
got the priest thing on the brain.
Somebody booked something called Spookala, and nobody. Now okay. Look, I love Ocala, and I love the World Equestrian Center, and I do home shows and other shows out of there, right? Our Bigfoot's going to be there, right? But did someone not have the foresight to go, hey, before we book this, let's go look at some stuff that happened last year, just kind of get an idea what's going on.
No, because it was when it was a first time convention. There's nothing to look at that point, aside from whatever the promoter tells them.
They looked at even remotely similar cons.
They could have looked at what I mean. I hate to bring the words up, but they could have looked at what's it?
He's going to say it. He's going to say it.
Empire,
Spooky Empire, right? And they're going to go. Okay, well that's kind of what it is.
Harvey, what do you mean you don't know John? What is wrong with you? Of course you know John or me. Like really, bro? He said he's saying hi to you. But Mark, but not me or John, because he doesn't know anyone else.
Hi, everybody. I'm John. Well, it's been actually we took a break.
Even just being a smartass.
Before the break, I wasn't on that much, so.
Yeah, but he knows you. He knows you. He's met you how many times?
I would say at least a dozen.
Bucky's placement for the win. If you were getting paid for that, John.
Look at that monster, right? This coffee's lasting me all day long, I'll have you know.
Yep. You have your Buc-ee's. I have my Iron Flask.
Oh,
I need stickers. Actually, I need to replace this with a Yeti because this one, the ice actually melts, which is kind of weird.
I forgot my
unless it's plain water.
I forgot the things I'm making for everybody.
You said Joe Mark. Yes, those coasters. I am stupid excited.
So I have to. I've been in a lot of forums, and I'm like, I don't like how they came out because once they sat and I cleaned them, it's hard to tell who we are. But someone said do a flat. Oh no, I'm sorry, a matte clear before, and it will come out really, really nice. And I'm like, okay.
So why not do a matte clear on top?
They look really cool.
You can't do it afterwards because it soaks into the raw where you've cut. So if you do it beforehand, the contrast is really, really good. So yeah. So I'm learning, but I've also got these little square leather patches that we're going to put Nerd Talk and the little, our alien on there, and they can iron them on your hat or whatever you want to iron them on to.
Those are nice.
I got a heat press for hats.
Super popular.
But you
like
got
the Area 52 parking passes.
Yeah. Dude, those, okay. So we were
amazing.
2 weeks ago, we were at the home show in Tampa. I ran out.
Oh, yeah.
People thought those were just the coolest stinking things. They're like, what is this for? And I said, well, I own we're Area 52 TV and blah, blah, blah. Oh, you mean like Area 51? I said, well, Area 52 is actually a thing. Area 52 is the second Area 51. Oh, and Groom Lake. No, it's a second Area 50.
That's S4.
And they're like, no way. I'm like, well, this won't get you on 52's base, but it gives you parking rights at where I'm at or anywhere we're at. You can. Yeah. They're like, oh, that's cool. And people are like, can I have one for my friend? And blah blah blah. And I'm like, this is a home show, and you guys are.
Yeah, we gave out a bunch at. I remember we gave out a bunch at Mothman Festival.
Yeah, did you?
And they blitzed out.
Yeah. So now, and in the background, if everybody can see, let me duck out of the way.
I love that so much.
That's our new backdrop.
So pretty.
That's our new backdrop. It's going to be at all of our shows and home shows and the spooky things are done. Now, I don't get to do much spooky things. Which sucks. I really should.
We're getting there. I'll be at Encounter Quest this weekend, but you were still in the process of moving when I signed up for all these. So.
Okay, yeah. This is going to start showing up, and there's 2 of them, so we have our booth. But anyway, so we have a really good show tonight. Guess who gets to get to their topics tonight because we don't have any Gundam shit.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Let me tell you something. So ever since I've watched and I've listened to all of you guys. How long have we all known each other? What, 7, 8 years?
Long time.
Right. If not longer. And I really
my first interview with you was about 7 years ago.
Yeah, but just about, right? So I never really understood the Gundam stuff until Mike.
Me either. That's why I kept asking Mike questions.
And Mike, and over the years, he's just dripped it in me. So now I was literally, okay. So I know I spend way too much time on TikTok. You do not have to tell me this because I've even had Amanda stop sharing shit with me because it's just too much. Because I don't
even really check my TikTok much.
Oh, I love it. So yesterday,
I'm in the 200 views hole.
Oh, I've got way more than that. So
it's every time I post a video, unless I post once a month.
Yeah, I'm in the 5K views. They just 5K. It's like the bot stops at 5K.
Well, you go over 5K, they're gonna. He froze. That's
okay. You know what I'm doing? I'm starting a TikTok shop the end of this month, so I don't really care.
So yesterday for the eclipse, we're all still here, by the way. By the way, we're not dead.
Never mind. I'm not going to say why we're not raptured. But
so there was actually a great TikTok. It was a commercial, not TikTok, but it was on TikTok. Commercial. The guy was selling weed, right? And this one guy came up and said, "Hey, man, I need some stuff because I just want to get mellow and watch and blah 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 blah. So the guy kept trying to give him different types of weed, and he said 3 different. Oh, actually, he said a whole bunch, but 3 of them they all had Gundam references.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, and I got the references, which is like, hope. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. But ultimately, he had to buy. He bought some Gundam stuff, and he got a free pair of glasses because the guy forgot his glasses. So,
nice.
I filmed it with my phone yesterday with a polarized lens, but then it clouded up, and I couldn't see shit. So
we went up to Waya Bald, which is this huge mountain near us. It's like
I know exactly where that's at, by the way. Know exactly where it's at.
It's beautiful. That's 10 minutes from our house. And
that's awesome.
Well, 17 minutes because it's a big windy road, dirt road up the mountain. But when we got up there, it was just cloudy enough that I'm like, oh, this is going to suck. But then it cleared. Now, what was cool was there were a bunch of hikers because that's where the Appalachian Trail and the Bartram Trail collide.
Yes. Yep.
And a lot of the hikers had no idea the eclipse was going on because they've been out marching for weeks.
They're on the trail.
Months.
Yeah.
They're off grid. So we got to hand them glasses. They just were like, why is it so dark? It's not that cloudy.
Dude, you should have messed with their heads going, well, did you hear? Trump overthrew the office and it's just a horrid night shit show now.
I was going to say that thing to protect the environment. Elon launched that disc that's going to
you didn't know about that?
To protect the ozone layer.
So at one point in time when I had my phone pointed up the whole 9 yards, but at one point in time there was enough cloud cover before it got completely dark, before it got completely clouded over. You could look through the clouds with your naked eye, and don't yell at me, and you could actually see the eclipse.
Oh,
because
one of my neighbors before the clouds.
Yeah.
One of my neighbors before the clouds didn't even cover anything, decided he was going to look dead at it. And the only reason I even saw it in the first place is because I was outside on the patio and he was like over this way. I know you guys don't understand what over this way is, even with my arm pointed, but whatever.
Yep. It's outside.
Yeah, like kind of behind me. So, and I caught him. I was like, I think he's just doing this. I don't think he's doing anything else. And then another neighbor came out and he actually had eclipse glasses. And I'm just like giggling because I'm sitting outside on the patio. I'm shaded by this obnoxious oak tree, but it also keeps my electric bill kind of low. So I can't complain too much.
Right.
But I'm like, it just feels like somewhat overcast. Like I'm just looking out to see like how bright it is, whatever. It's not blinding like it usually is in Florida because it's the sunshine state, but we still observe daylight savings time for whatever dumbass reason. Like I'm just like, that guy is going to have the sun burned into his eyes for the next 6 months.
Oh,
because he stood there looking at it for a good 2 minutes.
Did you see what Daquan said?
Which one, the zombie apocalypse or what the dead didn't?
I'm okay. I'm a good side character. I'm a good support guy. I'm the guy you really want me in support because I don't mind killing people. I'm just saying. All good.
We do want John in support and not that annoying ass NPC that we have to take on a quest and they don't shut the hell up. And they're like, well, I mean, John doesn't shut the hell up, and that's probably part of why we love him, but he's not that NPC that you just want to behead and you can't.
Thanks.
I'm the camp dad. I'm the guy who helps out the camp and makes sure everybody gets along and does all that. And I'm also the guy with the knowledge. So when we have to read the Book of the Dead, I can translate the Latin. We're good.
I'm a combination of the Khajiit who has wares and the fighter who just goes running in with wild abandon. And if any of my friends who have played any kind of MMORPGs with me, MMORPGs are watching right now. If Harvey's still watching, he's just going to start laughing. I run into battle with reckless abandon, and I don't care. The healers that I play with frequently are like, oh, here she goes again. And they just hang out by me. They'll just hang out by me. They're like, she's going to die in about 3, 2, oh, there she goes. Sometimes their count's wrong, but I still die or I need to be revived.
Yeah, City of
just go in, weapons blazing. I don't care. Halo, I can't play Halo. Like, I am bad at Halo PvP. They have to carry me so bad. And I'm like, oh, I want to play Halo again. I want to play Halo again. I just said to Harvey yesterday, I was like, yo, do you still play Div 2? And he's like, it's funny you say that. I'm actually playing it now. And I'm like, you want to carry me?
Oh my. I just bury or
Yeah.
get rid of bodies. That's what I'm really good at.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm
Yeah.
like that old man
Carrie
in
and I were
Shooter.
playing City of Heroes again because they brought it back officially. They're legally sanctioned to run it now, and they were doing an event for April Fools where the map server came to life, and so you had to fight these robots and all this, and the map servers were against you, and it was pretty fun. And then you saw the news? Speaking of post-apocalypse, you saw the Fallout news today.
Did you see me? Did you see me? Okay, so look, let me tell you how I found this out. I got a text from Mike, and all it is the screenshot. And I was screaming when I saw it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my, I'm not going to scream that loud right now, but I was just like, oh my God, no way. And I caps locked him, and I was, yes, there it is. There it is. It's been moved up to tomorrow.
Did you see the tweet from actual Amazon? Did you see the tweet from Amazon, which was a note on
who
Vault
tweets
Tech?
anymore? Who X's? Whatever that's called.
I'm sorry, the X on it, but it was from the Vault Tech saying, "Dear employer, your employee is going to be missing work. Please excuse your employee from missing work on April 10th.
April 10th, 11th, and 12th, because we're going to binge the crap out of it."
Whoa.
Yeah, so because they have an official emergency.
3 times, not just once, 3 times.
With the fact that we're putting Fallout a day early.
Are they dropping the whole thing?
Yep.
Oh, TV show.
They're not going to do it just run it up
at
one.
6 p.m.
It's the full series at once. They were going to do that for Thursday, but then they,
Now it's going to be tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern for us.
I get to watch them all drive, and
it'll drop at 6 p.m. Eastern, so 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
So if
it's only 8 episodes.
So if I
just pulled up a bunch of stuff. It's only 8 episodes.
Gotcha.
I'm okay with that.
Oh,
that's still like 8 hours of me squealing.
Yeah.
About one of my favorite game franchises.
So here's the thing. I still
have to finish Halo.
I finished Halo.
And I haven't finished series 2 yet.
Yeah, I love it. So
yeah, I haven't finished season 2 yet.
Season 2.
I didn't play again. So look, and I don't want anybody to think that I am a true nerd. I just, unfortunately, I cannot play a lot of video games because I get migraines. And then I start twitching a little bit. So it's hard for me to play. I play for about 10, 15 minutes and I throw up, and then I have to go for a day. But I did love the movie, even season 1. Because I didn't really know. I mean, I know who Master Chief is, and I know who the Spartans are, and all this kind of. But all the way until season 2, which I got to finish Sunday night, I hope there is a season 3, because I'm telling you, that is a freaking.
There's supposed to be
awesome show. It really, really is. So I can't wait for Fallout.
It got much better as the season progressed. So.
Well, do you think? Okay, so we're completely off topics right now.
I know we haven't hit any of the topics.
How are we off topic? We were Fallout being bumped up a day, which is actually 2 days from when they originally announced it back in December.
No, I understand that, but my question is about Halo.
Topic.
So, do you think it got better because they humanized Master Chief more?
No, I think it got better because they brought in more of the epicness, the things that needed to happen. The first one was what was it? It was that weird. The first season was the little town. Is it going to survive? The little kid and all that. It was very Mad Max and not Halo.
Yeah,
we needed more battles. We needed more of that.
More space
and now
stuff.
Second season they went, we got a budget. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. So.
Hold the phone. My favorite hybrid is in season 2.
Yes.
The guy who plays Klaus Michelson, Joseph Morgan, is in season 2.
Is in season 2. Yep.
All right. Season 3 has not yet been confirmed. Sorry. I'm trying to find if there's going to be a season 3, but now that I see Joseph Morgan's in the show, I'm going to make it a priority to finish season 2. Yeah. I love him so much as Klaus Michelson. Now I need to see him in a different type of role, but if he's a bad guy, he's a really good bad guy. So he's typecast. I'll take it.
Amanda's going to
All
need
right,
a
well,
towel.
we're 30
Sorry,
minutes
Amanda's
in.
over here having a heart
I
attack.
got a couple trailers I want to show.
Yes,
so,
you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah. So can we start with we'll start with the one that everybody is going to ask us about. So
Empire.
we'll start with the Star Wars.
All right. Ready?
There isn't a sequel to Tales of the Jedi. We're getting this one instead.
All right, here we go.
Why do you seek Imperial favor?
Years ago, my people were all but destroyed. My anger gives me strength. It is that strength I offer the Empire.
Offer accepted.
I'm here to present you with an opportunity, Barris.
Just be glad you're not a Jedi anymore.
Your path is set, Morgan Elspeth. I will fulfill my destiny.
Mercy only breeds defeat. But I will help you overcome this weakness. Attack!
You said the Empire would help to change things.
Everything comes at a cost. My world has been burning since I was a child. You cannot stop what has begun.
Now you must face one final test. To join us. It is time you meet your new master. Long live the Empire.
May the force be with you.
So yeah,
I don't like that it's on Disney Plus, but also it is now their property. So
Yeah.
So it had some Thrawn, it had some Asajj Ventress. I'm in. They're shorts.
I
so
refuse
like
to pay
Tales
for
of the
Disney Plus
Jedi. They were
anymore.
okay.
I
handle
I
the
want to
shorts
see that
when they
because
do the
Thrawn.
long run.
And obviously Darth Vader because
Anakin's your boy.
Mark, do you remember the time that I came to the bookstore and I was so like, I think it was when I met R.A. Salvatore and Vader was there and I was like squealing outside, my dad's here, my dad's here, my dad's here. And Harvey thought it was the funniest thing and took a picture. He's like, you're so stupid. But yeah, that was amazing.
That was fun. Okay.
I did. I
so
said
now,
my dad's here. He's taller than my dad, but you know.
I'm excited for it. I think it'll be fun. They're bringing back bits of the old expanded universe, and so I'm good with that.
So
they're picking and choosing.
Now that you've mentioned Star Wars, in a way, what do you think about Rebel Moon 2? It's coming.
Yeah,
I like the first Rebel Moon. I liked it.
I didn't hate the first one, but I didn't love it. It was a passable sci-fi movie. I like that one guy put it. It was like when you order your Star Wars from Temu, you get.
It's Wish because
Temu's actually pretty good.
Look, I just got some stuff in from them today. And usually I go for like the cleaning supplies because the cleaning supplies are stupid cheap and I don't mind waiting 2 weeks for stupid cheap cleaning supplies, especially when we're talking like the Clorox toilet scrubbers that cost like $20 anywhere else for like a 10 pack. I got like a 50 pack for like $7. But like, I don't like the comparison because things don't.
I think it's definitely Wish.
They're not so backwards like they would be on Wish.
Wish
is definitely the more junky one, but I would say from those oddball Facebook ads, you get worse stuff. So those ones that show, oh look, the Home Depot skeleton is $500. You can get it for $50.
No,
and then you order it, and they send you a little tiny box. Yeah, you should know better.
That's from Wish.
We have a question about that new Star Wars series, Mark.
Oh, what's that?
Do the events in this new series take place before the Ashka series?
So
yes.
Oh, Ashka?
Ahsoka series, yes. Yes, these will take place during the Rebels, during the formation of the Empire days. So we'll even get some early Thrawn in this, apparently. So
wait, do we get early Palpatine too?
We possibly will, yes.
All of a sudden, Disney Plus looking pretty good.
Still not. I ain't paying for it. I'll just go over to someone else's house and watch it.
All right. Now, my next trailer was one that took me by surprise. I didn't even know this was coming. And,
I never heard of this.
This is my buddy Nick Frost, who is just a few months younger than me, from the great the Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, team ups of old. He's got a new one coming, and it's different. And Alicia Silverstone in this too.
What?
So
are we talking the same show here? The topic number 2, right? Krazy House.
Topic number 2. So it's filmed in front of a live studio audience.
What? So this ought to be good. Let's watch this. Here we go.
Here we go. Group hug, guys. Come on. Crazy House. Anyone? It's a crazy house. Oh, it's hot! Oh my God!
Bernie, get the door. Go.
Oh. What can I help you guys with?
We fix, no problem. That works in mysterious ways. We gotta get your camera.
Make it stop! What? How is this even?
Hey there, folks. Everything going okay in here? Thought I heard maybe.
We'll leave when we find you.
Find what?
Go! You, come with us! Faster!
We're never gonna make it out of here alive. Help us!
Bernie Christian.
Jesus Christ. Why is all this happening?
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you. I'm doing my best, though.
That's all a man can do. You're not Santa Claus. Hello. Ooh la la. Get out of my house!
Krazy House is taped in front of a live studio audience.
Oh, gosh. What a mess.
That's freaking awesome. You know
that same vibe that Nick Cage's Mandy had. That what the hell is going on, and do I care? I just want to enjoy this.
So do you know what house that is, right?
That's the Bundy house.
The Bundy's house.
They mixed bits of several different TV shows for this.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It's supposed to be this Christian comedy show but is it? And what's going on? And
so
you got her speechless.
The exterior of the house. Well, I was also on mute again. I muted myself and forgot to unmute myself. What else?
Atta girl.
You're getting good at it.
The outside of the house looks like the house that that Netflix show with the Big Show. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The Big Show, the wrestler. Yeah. It looks a lot. Yeah. Paul, whatever his name is. Yeah, it looks a lot like him. Looks a lot like the outside of that house that they shot that Netflix show in. The kitchen looked the same.
Yeah, it's and it's a nice mix of several different TV shows, and there's been a couple other clips from it that have come out that I don't like trailers that look like they're showing you the whole movie, but I get the feeling that even with all those weird
or a movie?
It's a movie.
Okay.
It's a movie.
What's it going to be on?
And it's coming out. It's already did the circuit for the art festivals, the film festivals and stuff. It should be on channels, one of the streaming channels soon. But as soon as it's going to have a minor theatrical release.
As soon as it came out, I'm sure it's called Monster.
Krazy House.
Krazy House.
Krazy House. I don't think it's got official release date, but they just got distribution.
I like it,
but
isn't that what's his name? That does he did Paul and okay.
Yeah, that's Nick Frost.
I thought so. Yeah, I freaking awesome. I love it.
He bulked out for it. They gave him a fat suit. He's like, I'm already fat, but they're making me fatter.
God have mercy. That's awesome. All right, so your next one.
Next one is this is another one that came out of the blue. I didn't even know this was being made.
Really?
And it's from one of my favorite songs is being turned into a movie.
No.
And let's watch that trailer.
All right, here we go.
A stranger came into my home, took away my child. Tell me who took her.
I'm Dr. Victor Frankenstein, and he belonged to me now.
I'm here about my daughter.
You smell like me.
I must find her.
The Invisible Man. I just need a piece of his skin.
What is he tempting? An unkillable abomination. It will wreak havoc on the world.
I'll be fully a god among men.
Blood is life. I owe you mine.
You need my help. What's the plan?
Infiltrate Frankenstein's lair and get my daughter back.
I'm sensing something.
Get back! It won't be easy. We're gonna have to rely on reflexes for this one. Gentlemen, I look forward to plunging into hell with you.
I will drag this thing back to hell.
Oh, good old
I am here for this. As soon as I saw the Asylum, I was like, I'm in. I don't need to know anything else. I'm in. That Wolfman
Asylum is one of those.
They're the ones who did the Sharknado series, but before Sharknado, I went into a hole of Asylum movies. I don't remember which one it was. I had seen first on Netflix, and I lost my mind. This was before I started getting like all the other streaming channels because they didn't exist yet. And then I went onto the Asylum's website and I started finding the different movies and I put them all on my list. And then I binged them over like 1 weekend. And Harvey's like, are you good? Because I'm like dying. I'm cackling. I can't breathe. Tears are my face is puffy because I'm laughing so hard and crying. Like
every bad
some of them
one
are really good, but the rest of them are really bad. And they're perfectly bad.
They do some really good ones out of the blue on these low budgets, and it's amazing. So,
well, is it
Jerry? Yes, their posters are going to be amazing. Keep an eye out for those. Yeah, so Jerry here, who's watching us tonight, is also a vendor at the different shows, and his big thing is movie posters.
So, is it supposed to look cheesy?
Yes.
No, it's supposed to be low budget, but that's what they do. That's,
okay.
It's supposed to look cheesy. That's what they capitalize on.
So can I be honest?
I've never seen a trailer of theirs that doesn't
I'm
look
a
cheesy.
little disappointed. I really was hoping that song would come on the Monster Mash.
I'm
Oh, no,
sure
yeah.
it will.
I don't even know if they have the
I'm
rights
sure
to
it
that.
will.
So, you know, it's.
I know.
But
I
they,
mean,
Everybody's got
I'm
the
weird.
rights to
Sorry.
Monster Mash.
The Monster
no,
Mash.
I just it looked a little Monster Squad. to
Yeah,
me.
I know.
that's kind of more
loved it.
what I
Like, yes,
got.
the nostalgia, and that's. I guarantee you, with the interviews that they do, they're gonna say it was inspired by that.
Inspired by it or inspired by the Universals. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
Yeah.
I get remember Asylum did one of my favorite movies that nobody talks about. It's called Mercenaries. And it was their take
I
on
don't think I've seen that
Expendables.
one.
It was with a bunch of
That was
female,
really good. That was
with
really
a bunch
good.
of female actors. Ronda
Yeah.
Rousey before she was
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey, and before,
Yep.
and gosh, who was it? Zoe Bell, like one of
Yeah.
my favorite stunt actresses in the world. She was Xena's stunt double, and she
Yes.
gets to be badass in it. It was,
Yeah.
it was
Dude,
great.
Vivica Fox is in it. What?
Yep. Yeah, that's a classic.
It's on
and it's an
Peacock.
Asylum,
I'm
low
adding
budget,
it to my
but
list
I loved
right
it.
now.
That was really good.
Yep. Bridget
So-
Nielsen is the bad guy in it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I saw that she's
That's
in it too.
Tonya.
I'm literally logging into Peacock right now so I can add it to my list.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, it's
So-
worth it.
Mark,
It's
what is
worth
this next one? I'm kind of when you say the Invincible season 2, what's in
Have you watched Invincible at all on Amazon?
you talking about the one
Okay.
with Bruce Willis?
No. Invincible is a comic
is
book
that the one
that's been made into
is
an
that the one
animated
similar to The
series.
Boys?
No, it's I mean it's an adult takedown of comic books. They this guy
Really?
is the son of a superhero that's the most you would love it, John. I can't believe you haven't watched Invincible.
How did I not know? Well,
You got
okay.
2 seasons of gold to watch.
Invincible season
Seth
2 is the
Rogen
number 2
helped
search on
promoted it.
Amazon.
All right, let's watch the trailer on
season 2
this.
just ended. And there was in the comic book, Invincible was from Image Comics. And at one point, it actually did a crossover with Marvel. They let him do an episode. He gets knocked by a guy who can knock people into other dimensions. He gets knocked into another dimension, and he's gone for like a year, popping around other dimensions.
Okay.
And he goes to and he fights Spider-Man, but then they team up and fight a bad guy. We weren't sure if they were going to be able to do that because they've been pretty faithful to the comics.
Yeah.
Up to this point, but they snuck in a couple cameos, and they snuck in another cameo, which is pretty good. And if you watch this clip, somebody put the 2 cameos together. So watch these real quick, and you'll get a little taste of what you can expect.
I just pulled up Invincible on Prime Video, and there's like across the bar, because I'm on the computer, across that top Amazon bar in the right-hand corner underneath your cart, it's fall, and it's an animated thing, and it's Fallout, and it says the vault opens, and then there's a countdown.
Oh, nice. There you go.
All right, let's watch this trailer. We'll be right
done.
back.
Also,
Talk about your bad luck, Prof. Ock.
Oh, shit. Are you okay? I didn't mean to...
Hey, thanks, pal. Let's get this guy webbed up.
What? No, are you trying to hurt this old man?
Ugh. Look, I saw the portal. I know you're from another dimension. Got way too much experience with that, especially lately. So, trust me, I'm the good guy here, and Mr. Mechanical Arms is not.
You got glowing red eyes, man. How am I supposed to...
Yep, told you.
No, I mean, you're a man who dresses like a bat, and your name is... Well, yeah, I mean, like, don't you think that's kind of lazy?
I love this world.
I love this world.
There's that bit with the. I thought the Batman bit was pretty funny.
It's pretty lazy.
that was funny. That was very funny. Well, I mean,
yeah.
Let's not tell Chuck Dixon that, huh?
No.
Well, they say in the and this is made by Kirkman, the guy who created Walking Dead. He created the original comic.
Okay.
Yep.
So
this was his takeoff on superhero comics, like Walking Dead was his takeoff on the zombie apocalypse. So
was the
When
kid?
I looked at it on Amazon, I noticed that somehow my account is almost done episode 8 of season 1, and I was like, who? And then I remembered the mistake was watching it at one point in time, and I was like, you bastard.
So Invincible, the original.
Time to restart.
Was that the yellow?
Yes.
The kid in the yellow?
The kid in the yellow doing the Invincible's the kid in the yellow with the the goggles. Now the Agent Spider that they used in that, they used the voice guy from the original animated Spider-Man from the 90s. So that was how they were. That's how they cameoed that. So that's how they, instead of doing the cameo with the original Spider-Man, they did it with this. They made Agent Spider.
Okay.
And it was really cute.
Because he kind of reminded me of a mix between Spider-Man and Deadshot.
That's exactly what they mixed him for this. When you watch the show, you'll see a bunch of characters that you're going to be like, oh, that's this guy. Oh, that's this guy. And then you're going to be like, oh, crap. Wow. This just went a whole different direction.
So does he have special powers?
He's basically invincible. He's but not.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
He's basically, all right. His dad is basically Superman, and he's the son of Superman. So but all right, but that's, you'd think, but then it's completely different. So just enjoy.
Great. Thanks, Mark. I'm confused. I'm just going to watch it.
You're going to come on next week and you're going to be like, oh my God, between Fallout and Invincible, I'm excited.
I already know my topic 1 for next week, and it's going to be Fallout.
All right. So my last one for me is this just came out today. We finally got a streaming date for my favorite series on television for their last season. I'm sad it's the last season, but I am glad that they got an extra 4 episodes. So it's going to be 14 episodes instead of 10.
Nice.
And it starts at the end of May. It's going to be May. But this is my favorite new show. If you haven't been watching it for the last few years, trust me, this is right up. If you like spooky and you like things that mess with your head, this is the show. And it's called Evil. So let's watch that trailer.
Oh, sorry.
Going to be parents. In 38 days, a child will be born. They will sing hymns in your honor, the mother of the living Antichrist.
Have you seen the well-to-do up and down Park Avenue on that famous thoroughfare with their noses in the air? High hats and arrow collars, white spats and lots of dollars.
Are we really on that level of crazy?
It's biblical, so yes.
We've already hunted werewolves and demons. Are we now hunting witches?
Okie dokie.
Hold that thought.
What happens if the Antichrist is baptized?
Who's the Antichrist?
Timothy, 3-month-old baby.
Let's just give him an exorcism.
This house needs protection. It's under attack.
Devalidate. Shit.
Did you ever wonder why the omens get the infancy? Because that's the real horror.
Now if you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go?
Okay. So are all these same people in the other evils?
Yeah, in the previous season, they're a team hired by the Catholic Church to figure out if things are possessed or haunted or whatever, and determine if they need a Catholic exorcism. But then they
many
debunk
seasons?
a lot of things. Huh?
There's
many
3 right
seasons?
now. It's on Paramount.
There's 3 on
right
Paramount
now.
Plus right now. It's been on Netflix a few times because they swap them around to other networks as they go. So
I think Netflix only had seasons 1 and 2, and by season 3, it was entirely Paramount.
So
Since
is it
season 3,
meant
I
to be
haven't seen it on
scary?
Netflix at all.
Is it meant to be
it's very scary.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I don't know
what
that
we
I would
said.
call it scary. I mean, I'm the one who finds Baphomet cute, so there's that.
Yeah, no,
Even
it's cute too.
the
Yeah,
boss.
it's
Okay.
comedy
I think
horror.
he's
Okay.
adorable.
But there are
Okay.
bits that are very, very scary. So
All right.
all right. Let's see Amanda before we jump into John's topics. Finally,
next.
let's see Amanda's
I had
Spookala
this.
video.
It's not a video; it's just a bunch of
No.
pictures. And I
Bunch
did
of
number them. And then
randoms.
there's a couple of them that I specifically was like, okay, these 2 have to go together. This one's part 1. This one's part 2. This one's part 3.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
I
doing
did
my.
rename them.
I know, and I'm doing the best I can. But
That's okay.
You
That's
gave
okay.
me portrait versus
So the
landscape.
one of somebody.
No!
I did. Yeah, none of them were in landscape. Sorry.
Some were kind of. Well, I'll just start. Look, I'm going to go in the order because you got them 1, 2, blah blah blah, and I got that, so we're good. Ready? Here we go.
Okay, so that works. So this was the very first thing I did on Friday, right? So Friday, I got in line and I had seen his manager and I was laughing hysterically. I was like, hey man, I still owe you a beer. So let's go back to October. I had a bet going on with David Arquette's manager because first of all, I didn't know he was anyone's manager. I was outside vaping and I don't remember what we were talking about, but I was talking about Joseph Whipp, who was the sheriff in the first Scream movie. I confused him with the guy who played the sheriff in Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And we got to talking about that. And he's like, I promise you, this guy was not in Killer Clowns from Outer Space. We'll make a bet. And it was a bet for like a beer or whatever. I clearly lost the bet. And he's like, I kind of had an unfair advantage on you. I'm the guy's manager. He's like, I'm also David Arquette's manager. I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. So Joseph Whipp wrote on the autograph, good for 1 beer. So when I handed the same picture, because it's also got David Arquette and Wes Craven in it, when I handed him that to sign, Chris turns around and goes, yeah, she owes me a beer for that. And I was like, I don't owe you a beer for that. It was the bet before this. And then we had to tell him the whole story. But of course, what did I say to him? I said, do you remember when you were leaving in October on Saturday, the girl who yelled, hey, Dewey, you're effing hot? And he's like, yeah, that does sound familiar. I said, hi, I'm her. And he's just like, oh, you're sweet. And I was like, you bastard. I was kind of upset that was as far as that went, but it was also like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Nobody was really awake yet. He definitely was not awake. You can see he looks pretty tired or high or something. I don't really care. But anyway, I got my autograph and selfie with David Arquette. So you see the big old cheese on my face. And it was also just kind of like a pretty great weekend all overall. So
nice.
Yeah, I stayed like 5 minutes away. So it was nice.
All right. So then end of part 2, 1. Yes. Number 2?
Not the part 1.
Okay.
That one, yes. Because anybody who knows me knows if there is a backdrop of Vigo, I don't care about the dogs. I don't care about the proton packs. If there is a backdrop of Vigo, Amanda needs a picture of her and Vigo. It could be the same Ghostbusters group every time. Amanda needs Vigo in her life at all times. Like I walk around my house.
The actor who played Vigo was so upset when he went to the premiere. He didn't know he was being dubbed over by Max von Sydow. So he got so upset at the premiere, he walked out and has never done a signing or anything because he doesn't want anything to do with that movie.
Well, I mean, if they didn't tell him, I can understand that. If they didn't tell him, I can totally understand that.
I could do that.
But like, I have the GIF of Janosch and Command Me Lord saved and favorited in my phone because it's just like, I love Vigo. I run around my house singing On Our Own by Bobby Brown all the time.
All right, so here's number 3.
Yes, I don't like clowns, but this was amazing. They were walking by and I was just like, guys, can I get a picture? And they were like, absolutely, heck yes. And there were quite a few of them.
Studios. They used to run Chamber of Terror in Tampa, and now they make those costumes.
Those costumes are great. Like it was just so much fun.
Clowns. I don't
either, but I thought this was great. I had to do it.
Okay. Well, then you've got I don't know.
So this was one of the doctors from the first Jurassic Park. I can't even call it a reboot, but it was kind of a reboot because it wasn't a remake, but whatever. And I thought it was really cute because Baby Blue, her mouth moved and stuff. She's basically a puppet. Her mouth moved and she made noises and stuff. I thought I love Jurassic Park. I can't say no.
Okay. I can get that part. Okay, let me get very sad looking lady.
Yeah, she was the sign because Wayne Knight was there.
Hot because that poncho was plastic. Dennis Net, so Wayne Knight was there, and they had a really cool setup. I don't even know if I actually have pictures of the Jeep or not. If I don't, I'm a disappointment to myself.
Oh, come on, you're not a disappointment. We love you.
It's true. It's my all-time favorite movie. So yes, it would be a disappointment to myself. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. So I stopped her. Asked her if I could take a picture. I can only imagine how warm she was because it was kind of it went from like hot to cold in there.
Now I do like this next one.
So this Tyler, who owns this car, if he's watching, yes, I just gave you a shout out. This car is awesome. I met him on Thursday during load-in. I saw the car. I got really excited. I have video of this car running. The thing I missed is when he started her up. Her name is Veronica. She's barely stock at all. Underneath the hood, she is custom. Exhaust, lights, interior. I didn't really actually look in the interior, which it doesn't matter. I'm sure I'll see him at another show and maybe even sit in her. But this car, I was just floored. She's amazing. She's got a 400 shot of nitrous. Like, he gave me all of the tech specs that I'm not going to go over because I don't know how many people are car people, but I was super excited because I haven't been in the car world in so long that I was just like, oh my God. I mean, honestly, I'd be pushing it if I asked him if I could drive her, but he might let me. I don't know.
So what's about the car that makes it special?
She's almost entirely custom, and she's stupid fast.
It looks like a
fast
Charger.
Yeah,
it's a
Challenger. It's a Resident Evil Charger.
It's a Hemi Challenger, and she's completely custom with a 400 shot of nitrous. So to break this down,
so it's not a Hellcat.
No, she gets more horsepower to the rear wheels than that.
Than a Hellcat?
Yes.
Than a Hellcat?
Yes.
How?
Because she's custom.
Custom what? I mean, is the cams?
That's with the motor, that silver box that you saw, the cooler.
I'm looking at that.
Ice in that and drop it down to about 45 degrees, and that gets even more horsepower. The colder it is.
Wow.
45 is ideal.
Cool.
So depending on what he's doing with it, she'll get like 900 horsepower.
Holy crap. That's amazing.
That's some of the tech stuff I didn't want to get into, but yeah,
she's
a
car
amazing.
Guy.
And those lights, he's got a cool app on his car where he goes like through the whole gamut of colors.
He can
change
colors.
It to me. I was just like, dude, this is amazing. But seriously, like, she should really only be red. Forget every other color.
Yep.
Code Veronica, she should only be red. Like,
she'll only be red. True.
Yeah.
Okay, so your topic number 2 is.
Oh, we missed the other super fun ones.
Oh, wait a minute. Which ones?
Parts 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, I can get those up there for you. I got you.
All right.
I got you.
We got a minute left.
Part 1, 2, and 3. This is super easy. Okay, so I wasn't at my table. This was, I think, Sunday. He had done this. So the guy behind my table is a wrestler by the name of Ryzen. We became kind of like fast friends on like Saturday, and I was giving him shit because he was in front of my table watching the drag show, and when he walked by, like, he didn't even look, so I was messing with him. So when he was walking around on Sunday after I had to duck behind his table just to take my clip-ons off my glasses. Yeah, I did it at his table, and then we wound up taking pictures together. Nice guy. He wrestles the indie circuit. He was part of AEW for a little while, but yeah, He's cool. I'd say local, but he's not. Orlando's not really local. Like, none of us actually like.
No, that's actually local. I call that local. It's local for you guys.
All right. So John, you got a minute. Let's do your topic.
We'll have to save it till next week.
John, we can kick my topic too and go over it next Tuesday since it's next weekend.
Yeah, we'll do it now. Don't worry about it. I got five. I got 4 good shows.
My weekend will be at Encounter Quest.
Encounter Quest.
Hamlet, North Carolina. We've got.
What is Encounter Quest?
Yeah, what is Encounter Quest?
Cryptid, UFOs, Aliens Festival. It's at a library in Hamlet, North Carolina, which is over on the coast area, about 3 hours from me.
I know where Hamlet's at.
They do an amazing show. This is their second one, and it's growing and growing. They got a couple of the guys from Ancient Aliens, including me, a couple of the guys from.
Wait, is Hair Guy going to be there? Because I can rearrange my weekend to come.
He'll be at CryptidCon with me in November, so I'll be with him in November at CryptidCon in Lexington, Kentucky.
I'm gonna need those dates, homie.
All right, I'll send
Me
you.
too, homie. Because I got nothing to do, and I got 2 backdrops that need to be used.
It's the weekend.
The weekend homie, my bad.
The weekend after Thanksgiving.
Nice.
The weekend after Thanksgiving.
All
Okay,
right,
perfect.
gang. Well, what a show! This was a lot of fun.
Right?
We got to talk about my
told me
topic.
a whole bunch of stuff that I added to my lists or was already on my list and didn't know season 4 was coming out.
I'm gonna quiz you all on Invincible next week.
Yes, you will, and I'll be good.
No, I'm gonna be watching Fallout.
And bye, everybody.
Bye.